There's a space Riptoc holding that dragonfly hostage. If you activate all the platforms around the tower by jumping on them, it'll lower the tower down so you can rescue it. Attempt the trial of the platforms?
Use your head smash move to activate the green buttons. Use your lightning breath to activate all the electrical poles. When everything is activated, the center platform will drop down and you can reach the Riptoc. Yes, I will attempt the trial of the platforms, and on that weird note, I'm back. Spludge. Just in case you didn't know how that head smash works, that's pretty much it. Kind of reminds me of there's actually a famous Canadian tourist center called Head Smashed in Buffalo Jump. See, what happened was, ages back, the American Indians used to get the local buffalo herds by driving them over a nearby cliff, and apparently one young brave wanted to see what it was like, what the view was like from the bottom of that cliff while the buffalo were going down. So, needless to say, he did what anybody would do who had porridge for brains, namely, he stood at the bottom of the cliff and literally decided to stand underneath it while the buffalo were going down on top of him. So, apparently, when they finally got all the carcasses away, they found his body with his head smashed in. So, needless to say, that's how it got its present name, which is Complete Bozo Land. No, seriously, it is called Head Smashed in Buffalo Jump, and it's quite a famous tourist attraction in some parts of Canada. And on that weird note, check this bit out. Spludge. The trial of the platforms is pretty simple. All you really do is smash those levers first, then use your lightning breath to power these things. And here's the trick. If you want to play it safe, these things will always keep heading around. So if you want to just stand here and let the electrical poles come to you, that's a perfectly valid way of beating the level. I remember when I was a kid, I had so much trouble with this part because I always got impatient and always tried to do these jumps that I'm making now. Maybe I just got better. Oh, and by the way, be careful because those big tractor wheels, those are not just part of the landscaping. They are real objects, and they will obstruct your path if you try to jump through them while you're platforming here. Just electrocute all these things, and then the platform will slowly lower so that you can get to the Riptoc within, like it's doing now. Now, be very careful. And don't do what I just did. Watch out for that thing. Splurt. Well, that's how you get out.
Well, that's the spirit. Purple dragon sure has some spunk. Now, here's a dragonfly for you, son.
Well, thank you, son.
Hey, it's Rickshaw.
You think with a name like Rickshaw, you'd be back in the Dragonfly dojo where we were smashing all them rickshaws up?
Attempt the trial of the platforms?
No.
Come back anytime.
No. Well, that's that. I remember that level, for some reason, gave me so much trouble when I was younger, and I just breezed through it. I was really actually dreading going through that because I thought I'd have to edit out a million failures, but got through it the first time. Surprise, surprise. Alright, and by the way, I found out it isn't Crop Circle County, it's Crop Circle Country. Bit of a difference there. Loading, please. Wait. Well, that was kind of pathetic. See, even the crickets are applauding that bit. Hello. Whee! I'm Spyro the Skidmaster. Wearing those stupid shoes from about 10 years ago that had little wheels on the bottom, but weren't actually roller skates, meaning that you looked like you were running along when you were actually skating, and you looked like a total dingbat. Hello, gems. Sparkly, shiny gems. And they're all mine. What always annoys me is, apparently, these gems were dropped by all the Riptocs because they can't carry more than a single gem at a time. And I suppose the point is to show that the Riptocs really aren't that dumb. But, oh well. Although, the thing is, every time you come out of one of those challenge portals, or every time you enter the level for a new time, all the enemies respawn, but they don't respawn if you just leave them alone for a little while. You have to leave the area in order to get them to respawn, and since technically those challenge areas are considered a different area by the game's coding, they'll respawn if you go in and out of those too. Unfortunately, the gems that they carry will not respawn, meaning that you're going to have to clean out the entire area in one fell swoop if you want to be absolutely sure you've got all the gems from them. That's annoying. Hello, shiny. The good thing about the gems is they're pretty easy to spot because they're all so sparkly and shiny even in the dark of night. Those guys, by the way, are terrible shots with the lasers. They'll always fire at the same area with those lasers. Mine. Berserk. And I'll take that. Bash, 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 shitty bash, bash. Well, now my head's got a little bit of wicker in it, but I don't know banana, so that's not such a big moo. 2, 3. Space cows! Those really are the space cows they were talking about. Ouch! Now be very careful. Space cows are easily both the least and the most dangerous enemies in the game. On the one hand, they are pretty much vulnerable to any one of your attacks except for the bubble breath. On the other hand, other Riptocs will stop to gloat after they zap you, even the space Riptocs at this level that are immune to your headbutt, but these Riptocs are tough. By that I mean they won't stop to gloat after they zap you. You saw that what that guy was doing? He was just sort of sweeping the area with that laser beam, even after it was pretty clear that he'd hit me. Didn't stop to gloat, just kept frying. And since you're not actually invulnerable when you jump up in the air after getting zapped, that means that you can really get your health chopped down to pretty much zero very, very quickly. I'll just take that and grab those jars, call it a night. No, that won't call it a night, because that would be a very short night otherwise. I think this is probably the only area in the game where the whole thing takes place at night. I could be wrong, but I think it is. Die! Because I friggin' hate you. Mine. This is mine. That's mine. And this is mine. And this is mine. And this is mine. And whoops. Don't run into that thing. Them low-lying areas can sting. Whoa! And it's generally advisable, since they usually sweep the ground in front of them with their lasers, to jump up in the air and then hit them with the electrical breath, or whatever breath you think is best for this particular situation. They'll go down to electrical and flame breath, but whatever. Oh look, it's the moo cow. I'll take that. Now watch. Ow! Ow! Okay, that was a close one. Well, that was simple enough. Hello, basket. A tisket, a tasket, a yellow wicker basket. I'm just trying to get the gems that got you. Hit them as fast as you can, or you're done for. Not sure why they're beaming down to the surface, but whatever. By the way, you see all those trails of sparks heading out of the side of the barn? That should be a clue as to what's up there. Yes, they didn't even bother to get rid of the things in the model that would go out through the sides of the barn, and that just makes it look kind of lazy, to be honest. Forward. Smash, 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 smash. I missed one. Smash. No, I didn't. Alrighty. I think these are supposed to be hay piles, and of course those are just hay bales stacked. That's odd. Oh. Okay, I'll take this. And this. Ooh, hello. There's sparkly, shiny things up there. Ouch. I think I'll just... there we go. That'll give you a nice little boost. Interesting how I can get the fire destroying the wicker baskets, but how does electricity destroy them? Oh well. And I'll take this. And I'll use the fire breath to... Holy shoot! My fire breath suddenly developed some explosive properties. Holy cow! Is there any back here? No, it doesn't seem like there's any scarecrows back here. I think I just wasted my time and probably literally my time limit. I think that's it. Well, no way I can do it now. I think I'll head up here and go... Ooh, hello. There's our second thingy of the night. Treasure found. 385... Now, it says 385. 385 what? I mean, there's a count, but what's it counting? It can't be counting individual gems because some gems are worth different amounts. Maybe it's counting red gems. Maybe red gems are the basic currency of this world. So is it... If you go down to the store, give me 5 emeralds for this...
Spyro, I'm glad you're here. I just knew there was something suspicious about this farm.
No shit!
Space cows are everywhere, and now a big UFO is coming to abduct Farmer Dill's cows.
Good for it.
There's a prototype tractor beam on this UFO that you can use to beam up the cows and put them into the corral. Hey, wait a minute. How does
Wait a darn minute.
UFO? Farmer Dill needs your help. Will you try rescuing the cows with the prototype UFO?
How do I fly a UFO? Press the A button when you are over a cow to use the tractor beam, and press it again when you're over the corral to release the cow. Press the X button to shoot UFOs. UFO, I hate that thing. Hold down the B button to go make the UFO go faster.
You better hurry. Here it comes now. Don't let that nasty UFO get a single cow.
And that's the mission, pretty much in a nutshell. Somehow, one of the farmers has a prototype UFO, and you're using it to fly around and get the cows. Press and hold A to enable the tractor beam, which will suck up the cows into the UFO, and then drag them over to the corral here, and drop them with another A. Oop. But there's competition here. There's this UFO who's going to try abducting the cows himself. Fire away at the UFO, and... Ooh, that's kind of annoying. And grab the cows that it's trying to abduct. You can fire... The thing is, if it gets a single cow, that's all over for you. But you can fire and get rid of the UFO's grip on the cow, and its tractor beam works a lot more slowly than yours does. So it's a different sort of fight than you'd expect. This part is actually very easy. You just shoot the UFO to make it drop the cow, grab the cow yourself, and then that UFO has to fly off and find a different cow to abduct, because it doesn't have any weapons of its own, thankfully. Oops, wrong button. Okay, there we go. You know, you'd think that after dropping them from this height, the cows would have all their legs broken, because, you know, we just dropped them from about 40 feet, so... But I guess not. Hello, Mr. UFO. Mine. No, wait. Now it's mine. No, it's yours. Get away from there. Now it's mine. Where the hell did it go? There it is. I just love the cow's expression. Oh, holy shit.
That was awesome, Spyro. You saved all the cows. By the way, I found this dragonfly hiding in the barn. Here you go.
You dumb shit.
Hey, it's Jingles.
Mr. Jingles!
Did you see that? Farmer Dill forgot to lock the gate and the cows got out. And it looks like there's more UFOs this time. Do you think you're up for another run? Farmer Dill needs your
What if
help.
I say no?
Will you try rescuing the cows with the prototype UFO? Watch out for the gold UFOs. Those mean little guys will shoot your eye out.
Okay then, Santa Claus. So, next up, it's pretty much... Round 2 is pretty much second verse, not quite the same as the first. Because in addition to that one UFOs that we saw before, there's gold UFOs, and the gold UFOs are a little smaller, and ow. They're not quite as tough as the big UFO we saw before, but the problem is, they can shoot, and they can shoot hard enough to knock the cow away from your tractor beam. Fortunately, you can blow them up with a single shot, while your UFO is effectively immune to their attacks, well, not exactly immune, more like, your UFO will be stunned by the attacks, but it won't get blown up no matter how many times you get hit. I don't think. Whoa. So don't be afraid to duck and dodge quite a bit in order to go through this, because this part of the game is, this second part is actually quite a bit harder than the first go-round. As you might have guessed, my cow. Milkshakes for me. Ouch! Okay, no milkshakes for me. Damn. Can I get some ice cream or something then? Ouch. Fortunately, there was also no collision damage with... Cut that out, man! Stupid, shiny, goldy UFOs. Missed. Fortunately, they don't have as quick a rate of fire as you, but there's a lot of them, so just get it into the corral. Now, my question is, what the heck is the point of the corral? Whoa, boy, that was close. I mean, oh, I guess I dropped the cow in the corral anyway. So I guess that counts. My question is, why do the UFOs want these cows in the first place? And why in the world... Hold on. Door. And we're back. Sorry about that. Hey, where'd you come from? My moo milk. Ursh! Friggin'. You know, Romney Ranch wasn't this aggravating. Granted, it took longer, but it wasn't not this aggravating. Whee! I'm a frickin' dragon in a UFO. Your argument is invalidated forever. Well, actually, technically, we know it's what it... Technically, all a UFO is an unidentified flying object. We know exactly what this is. It's a flying saucer! With cool 50s retro stripes! Whee! Gonna take you for a ride, Mr. Cow. Okay, Miss Cow. Woo! If you were Mr. Cow, then seriously... I'm not even sure how to react to that.
You did it again! Please take my pet dragonfly as my thanks.
You had a pet?
Feed her lots of crickets. She just loves them.
I thought we were working together here, and man, you've been keeping this thing a secret from me.
Hey, it's J-Dubs.
Any relation to J-Pop? Guess not. If we make J-Pop, he'll explode!
Prototype UFO?
No, thank you.
Thanks again, Spyro. You can come back anytime you feel like taking the prototype UFO for a spin. I'm gonna hang out here and watch the skies for space cows. The truth is out there, Spyro.
Yes, it is. And the truth is there are friggin' aliens kidnapping cows around here. It's a weird truth, but it's the truth.